What is going on, guys? It's the super casual Afghani Mullah here, bringing in the UFC 265 predictions. We're actually going to start off with one of my favorite exciting fights in the prelims, Bobby Green versus Fizzy. This fight is going to be an incredible fight. Bobby Green, hands down, coming forward versus Fizzy, who is a monster that's going to attack you. I don't see, personally, after watching Fiziev's last two fights and Bobby Green's, I don't see any way Bobby Green wins this. I just think this is the path they're giving Fiziev to, showcase more of his skills and kind of blow Bobby Green out completely. He could do that quite easily because, he's very fast, very powerful, and he's an amazing kickboxer. I At first I didn't think, but now I do think that this fight ends by a TKO in the second round. So Fiziev takes a dub there. Now we're going to be moving on to a big match. Michael Chiesa versus Vicente Luque. Number 5 versus number 6. Winner of this will most likely either fight Leon Edwards or get a title shot. I believe so. Or maybe or might fight Burns. This fight, it could, Luque is a very tough man, but after watching Michael Chiesa's last performance against Neil Magny, for 5 rounds he wrestled him, just controlled him on the ground. I don't see where that could be a difference in this fight, even though Vicente Luque could easily, he submitted Tyron Woodley, and he could submit Michael Chiesa, he could knock out Chiesa, but from what I've seen of Chiesa in that Woodley fight, he did get rocked too, Vicente, though. He got rocked, but he kept his composure there. So, he knows how to be there when, something bad's happening to him. But I don't think he's gonna get hurt in this fight. I just think he's gonna get wrestled constantly. Just outpositioned, taken to the ground, wouldn't be able to stop it. And Chiesa's just gonna hold him there, and as a lot, people would say, make it a very boring fight. I think that is also Chiesa's path to victory. So I do think Chiesa beats him by a 3-round decision, all 30-27s. And now we move to another big fight. Jose Aldo versus Pedro Munoz. Both of them same age, even though it feels like Jose Aldo's like 40. Jose Aldo does have the reach on him. And, he has more experience, top level, all of that. Do I see Munoz being able to win this? Yes, 100% Munoz has a very big chance of winning this. But if you look at Jose, he's very good at fighting, as we all know. I think when Munoz fought Cody No Love, Garbrandt, it got into a firefight. Was when where he beat Cody. They both started swinging, and I don't think Aldo will, go there, because Aldo, I believe, will attack the legs, kick the body, and strike. Where Munoz, I think, will, try more to like make this into a firefight. He might have more power than Jose, but I don't think he has that fight IQ as high as Jose does, just because of the top level competition he's fought compared to him. That's not a knock on Pedro Munoz, but we all gotta give Jose Aldo his respect he deserves. It will be a very hard fight for Aldo, though. Munoz is a very tough man, and I believe he will be the one pushing forward against Aldo. So that might, kind of slow down all those leg kicks. If Aldo does push, there will be a lot more leg kicks. I do think Pedro Muñoz's way to win this is, pressure and hope, like spray and pray, try to brawl it out. All those, be calculated, pick him apart, and just break him. My official prediction for this fight will be Jose Aldo winning by a decision. A close decision, though. I believe it will be 29-28 Jose Aldo. It could even be a split decision. It's a very close fight, but it's a very, very good fight. And now we move on to the main event. For the interim heavyweight championship, Derek Lewis versus Ciryl Gane. Ciryl Gane is just, the bigger, the faster, the more, he's better in striking, ground game, all of that. Ciryl Gane is a complete package. Derek Lewis is the underdog. He's the second in the world. Ciryl Gane's the third. Ciryl Gane's undefeated. Before the Blades fight, if this fight would have happened, I do think Ciryl Gane would have been I would have even been more heavily favored towards Ciryl Gane. But after the Blades fight and watching Ciryl Gane's his fight against Rosenstrike, I believe will be played out in this fight. I don't think Ciryl Gane wants to get into a firefight with Derek Lewis. I think Derek Lewis is the second hardest hitting heavyweight in the UFC. We saw what he did to Blades. That right hand somehow finds a way to connect. And I don't think Ciryl Gane, I think he will not want to do that. I think he will try to stay back and pick him apart like he did with Rosenstrike. But I also do see Derek doing, he explodes at times, He would randomly explode, catch you off guard. And yeah, Olenek is old and slow, and Derek, did explode with that knee. Derek Lewis is something else. I think if Derek lands one hand on Gane, a perfect right hand, Gane goes down. Not to say that, Gane's chin hasn't been properly tested. I just don't think he could handle, a punch from Derek Lewis. I do think he will go in with the same approach as he did with Rosenstrike. Not try to get in like he did with Volkov. He was more in. He was pressuring more, getting in. With Rosenstrike, when Rosenstrike kind of pushed, he was out. I don't think he wants to engage with Lewis. But for my official prediction, you know what? I'm gonna spice this up for myself. I think Derek Lewis knocks out Ciryl Gane. Maybe in the second round. I think Ciryl Gane might do a Junior Dos Santos, hurt Derek. Derek seems hurt. He comes in and he lands perfectly. And he finishes, and he'll be the first person to beat Ciryl Gane in his MMA career. So my winner, Derek Lewis, second round knockout. Oh man, your new interim heavyweight champion. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope to see, how many I got wrong, how many I got right. And I hope to catch you guys in the next one. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next. Peace out.